Good morning. Righto, this one's called What For? And basically I'm going to explain the position I'm in, and the position actually all of you are in, but this kind of debt-fueled delusion and this kind of leisure, never-ending leisure situation that everyone now is participating in, it kind of blocks it. And it's basically a response to, like, if someone's like, why don't you get a job? Why don't you do something? Why don't you do this? And it's like, what for? What for? There truly is not a position in this country and by the looks of it in the world that I'm going to do fucking anything. Because what the hell are you all doing? And when I mean anything, it's like you're trying to stop someone who will sort all their shit out. Like they're not very concerned with getting handouts, with public services, with public transport, with public fucking health system. I'm not concerned about anything. I'm in the most self-sufficient kind of category. You know what I mean? I will build my own fucking house. I will have my own fucking animals and things. I will have, like, I will go to the places where there is no, like, this is coming from this type of person. And I won't do anything because you will try and steal it from me, inevitably, based on what you're already doing, because you've already stolen my voice. You've already stolen my input into eliciting change, which is the only thing that you claim, that's why you're there. And so, like, I'm just like, well, this is all a lie and this is stupid. And these people aren't tyrants. They're there based because, on their, in a lot of ways, like ultra liberal fucking democratic views. And they're not listening to someone who doesn't want anything that they've got to do. And this is what, like, basically, my argument now and forever is, if you had have tried the shit you're trying now 60 years ago, there'd already be bullets flying. Already. Because you're taking away the core things. But what you've done is you've shifted society. The societal norm now involves, this, like, there is no baseline. It's like, these children are born in front of a computer, tablet, or a phone, and using V-Bucks to buy fucking Fortnite skins. Then they're persuaded to go and work at a fucking fast food joint and maybe get a trade. They're gonna go get a trade. Without, it's like just a trade. They're going to go get a fucking trade, which is what these fucking tradesmen are now, who wouldn't know a trade if it fucking slapped him in the back of the fucking head. They don't know, because it's all just socialism. You know what I mean? And it's like, it's. I've gone and got jobs like this. I've gone and got salary, like wage jobs, and watched all you fucking card punching fucking numbskulls shuffle in, like, sit down and have your fucking coffee and have a little discussion, and then do that and have your little lunch, and then go back fucking home and sit down and watch the fucking thing, and then mow your lawn on Thursday, fucking. And it's like, that's not the fucking world, and it can't have an equal fucking voice as someone who's doing everything else, because it's like you're all employees. Like, this literally is it. It's like and there needs to be a difference. There needs to be, like, different fucking licenses in this country, or registrations. Like, If you are plugged into that fucking shit, right? You've already been seeing that you're going to all arm up and fucking, discriminate and do all this shit against people that don't fucking do including inject themselves with a potential fucking poison, wear a fucking stupid, all the shit. And if you look at America right now, right, you've got these ICE agents running around with guns and with their faces covered and arresting people. It's like that's what the other side did as well. And I refuse to draw a line. They're United States citizens. Both fucking sides of it. Both sides. The ICE agents and the fucking extreme fucking super fucking Karen fucking vaccine crowd. They're the same fucking people. They're Americans. They're United States fucking citizens. And that seems to be what they do. Because that's how they got that country. They put masks on and they stole it. You know what I mean? And the other fucking thing, they made the English. And now they're just doing that, and it's bleeding. It's bled to here. I think there's almost like a hangover, like with our politicians. It's like, when he's going to talk about the fact that you just bent over and took it up the fucking ass by a bunch of fucking Karens in the United States. Karens and pharmaceutical fucking reps. Like you bent down, fucking just got ass fucking raped across the floor, and then you fucking inflicted that on the entire Australian people. But that's not our story. That's not our past. That's not our history. Do you know what I mean? It's like this. This is D-Day. This is the fucking end of the line. There aren't going to be bullets coming over the hills. This is D-Day. We're a political democratic nation. You've already fucked it up by not fucking saying something a long time ago, by not responding a long time ago. This is it. It's just like, hey. I'm one step away from, just to really humiliate you, is to put the fucking Gakuba on with the corks hanging down on it. With a bit of fucking straw hanging out of my mouth again. Yeah, I've got a letter from the king. It's not going to work. And basically, in my mind, I have enough license to do some pretty fucking severe shit. Some heavily severe shit. And the problem is this is just going to happen. When you don't reply, when you steal people's children and you fucking, you hop on some American Democratic fucking bandwagon, and then it's exposed that it's just the Americans are just insane people, right? They're insane people that can't even fucking maintain their own democracy. So you've aligned with an undemocratic state, and you're trying to play pretend democracy. It's like, it's clear now. It's happened really quickly. It's like 6-7. You know what I mean? We went crazy Karens with masks and fucking purple hair and fucking trans ideology with and doing this, shutting down the world and fucking making everyone do this and do that. And then the ICE agents. They're the Americans. That's the United States of America, and this isn't there. This is talking. This is called talking. This is called, this is called communication. This is called dialogue. This is called diplomacy. Somewhere within an hour's drive, there is the so-called premier of this state, Western Australia, who is deeply, deeply, deeply exposed for what he has been doing for the last 4 years in anyone's book, except for the American book. But this isn't America. It is not the United States. And it's like, what's going to happen, right, is someone's going to get fucking killed really soon. If you do not step out of the fucking Houses of Parliament and stop pretending that you haven't aligned with an out-of-control United States. Because it's the same. Basically, imagine I, right now, right? I stick a fucking Donald Trump fucking shirt on, yeah? and I ride in a Hummer under helicopter fucking guard and fighter jet fucking guard from the United States Air Force, and I overthrow this government. Well, that's what Roger Cook's already done. He's already done that. That's what Mark McGowan has already done. It's just that it's not always in this day and age when we've got phone screens, we've got fucking internet, we've got QR codes, we've got fucking digital fucking, we've got fucking PR, Netflix promotion, Facebook, social media, all this super fucking level, fucking high level control networks. You already used it. You already used it. Yeah, but it's like I'm trying to land in a place that doesn't continue on, that just doesn't keep perpetually extending a United States civil war across the world. You know, every 4 years, it's like, fucking hell, oh, fucking hell, fucking hell. I'm trying to expose the insanity of that model. But I can't while our Premier doesn't address it. You know, this is a manifest. It's like you know, because it makes me start to wonder. It's like, where is the Democratic Party in the United States? Where are they? Where is Kamala Harris? You know what I mean? To fucking gather up all the wine mums, all the fucking outraged fucking Democratic things, all the people, all the super Karens, all everything, and stop them from fucking running into fucking bullets. Where is she? Is she do you know what I mean? And then next question, and most important of all, is she here? Is Kamala Harris here? You know, is she sitting and having afternoon fucking cupcakes with Roger Cook? Because this is Australia. This isn't the United States. And it's time to fucking it's like, we need to have conversations about Western Australia. In Western Australia. The appropriate conversations. This delusion that you're fucking sim-citying these little metropolitan fucking wonderlands of multicultural, diverse fucking debt slaves. That's what you get. That's what that ICE thing is. That's what they're pushing back against. But no one seems to be having. It's like, what do you think is going to happen in Australia when the same fucking thing happens inevitably? And where is Roger Cook? Why is our I'll call them the opposition. Why is our opposition? Do you know what I mean? What are they doing? This should be somehow, this conversation, if that's happening there, and you've already enacted this fucking democratic fucking onslaught onto our people, you know, all around me, it's like, all these people fucking all of a sudden have fucking cancer. You know? They've got fucking cancer. And the weirdest thing is that I spent all that time fucking saying how this fucking bullshit is going to fucking cause cancer, and it seems to have done it. Maybe it has, maybe it hasn't. Old people get cancer all the time, don't they? So who knows? But you chose that. And the thing is, it's like, I'm not sitting in the Hummer. There aren't fucking helicopter guards. I'm containing this to our system, but for some reason you're not. And it's just sitting in no man's land. Just in the fucking perpetual ether. And all the while, Western Australia, is stuck in the middle of an American Civil War. And I guess it's like, think about Vietnam, the last, I suppose it was there was Iraq and Afghanistan as well, but like Vietnam, that was an American Civil War as well, wasn't it? Where is the politics? Where is the democracy? Where is the announcement of war? Because that's what I've been in. And I think the largest thing is like, when we don't declare the last 5 years as World War III, we're perpetually on the dawn of World War III. And the people that are continuing this on are utilizing new tools and new techniques and new strategies of warfare to do what warfare is. Because warfare is like this isn't really a leap. When I was a child, we had an orchard and had lots of orange trees in it, and we used to have citrus wars where we would throw oranges and lemons at each other. Citrus wars, and we would attempt to, win the base of the other. We'd have citrus wars. We'd throw fucking oranges and lemons at each other. It was never our intention to kill anyone. So this is what we are. And you've been, you go from the exact thing that you play Fruit Ninja on, and then you've done this strategy of psychological, chemical, biological warfare. And then are claiming to be democratically there. So we need to have a conversation as West Australians. We're very fucking isolated here. This is why it's a perfect opportunity. We don't need to, it's like, I'm not waiting for the wind to change in America. I'm not calling in a fucking United States fucking assistance, even though, they want the location here just as much as they do in Greenland. We all know that. But this is Western Australia. We're a democratic state. Where is the fucking democracy? And it's too ridiculous now. And the problem is, it's like my actual position is a mix and match of the American, because of course it is. And eventually, maybe with some help from us, the United States conclusion, or what as close as you can ever get, will be a mix and match. I see a future where it's like these wine mums who are fucking, bored and protesting this shit, and the ICE agents, they're probably going to get married. Why aren't they getting married? They're United States people, and they're constantly having their conversation behind guns. And here comes the best part, Roger Cook. I don't have any guns, mate. But you do. In fact, you're in control of the most guns in this fucking state. The most. You're the one that made the advertisement. Where the cops of the Matrix police, the Matrix, West Australian Matrix police are fucking jumping out of helicopters. Why are they in helicopters in buildings? It's like, we've only got fucking 3 buildings. Use the stairs, cunts. It's not. This is how you know that we're in the middle of something that is so ridiculous. Like, because we're We have people presenting our images as one thing, and then everyone who's actually from here knows, just like we're Western Australia. We're not in the Matrix. You fucking idiots. And yeah, we've got, so you're Roger Cook, fucking Safriotti, ALP, all of you fucking weird, strange, fucking socialist, communist fucking weirdos. You're the ICE agents, and I'm the fucking lesbian poet in my car. And I don't even have a car anymore because my daughter stole it so she can get to her job working at a fruit and veg shop. And that is the funniest thing ever. It's just like I'm being more effective than those protesters. I'm probably better at poetry, and I'm probably more of a lesbian. It's really interesting what happens when our gutless fucking cowardly politicians play follow the leader of a fucking, a never-ending United States Civil War. That's their entire strategy. They're like, we make lots of movies, lots of TV shows, and we have a perpetual civil war, and then we gobble up the entire world's fucking resources while we're doing it. Literally. And then we're like, yeah, you want to be on board, we're really gone places, we're the United States of America. How can you even claim to speak about the United States of America when you're having a fucking civil war in the middle of suburbia between fucking women, delusional fucking women and kind of radical fucking men with guns? And this is it. It's like, I'm going to now, because this is the truth. I can be a man. I'm kind of comfortable being a man, but what for? That's what for. The more I become a man, the more I'm going to just fucking stroll in, you know what I mean? And just assassinate our fucking so-called premier that is actually an ICE agent. You know what I mean? If this fucking woman who got killed, if that was the reverse, do you know what I mean? People would be celebrating. I don't know whether we need a martyr. And probably I'd be just successful. And then everyone would be like, I wonder if that was Shannon who kept talking about doing it. I wonder if he did it and now he Desi Freemaned himself out in the fucking bush, and God knows where he is, because that has the ability to look like a million different people. And then it's done. It's like we've broken the ice. Literally. The whole world can sit there and go, oh, shit. And it's like, this is what we're left with. We're left with these fucking things because there's no diplomacy going on. Where's the diplomacy, Roger Cook? Where's the democracy now? Broken and fragile, my beating heart yearns for freedom. My cubs lost and wandering through a socialist. You know what I mean? I'm going to really start fucking thing. And I'm shaving right after this video because I can be a man, but what for? What for? So, I'm going to go build a house on my dad's property, right? What for? You're just going to steal it, or I'm going to be thrown out of fucking town for trying to address the fact that, I was born into a pharmaceutical cult that Roger Cook's dad was one of the fucking priests of. It's really got to start fucking winding up. We've got to get back to fucking something that is West Australian and that people understand, and it'll be a very familiar feeling. Bob Hawke was West Australian, just to let you all know, and most of you don't even know who Bob Hawke is now. But Bob Hawke was West Australian. It is amazing. It is astonishing that we can actually be still fucking rattling on about this shit. I just can't. I can't understand how it is continuing on. You've used warfare, right? Because if I die, no matter what, whether I get shot down after killing Roger Cook, or whether I don't know, fall down the stairs, or whether I go insane and run it, or I die as an old man, it's like there'll be no doubt when you look through my poetry. There'll be no doubt. You know what I mean? If that woman that got shot had fucking 1/10 of what I've done, the Democratic Party in the United States would be on fire right now, like in celebration and support, and it'd be like Joan of Arc situation going on. So why the stalemate? Just it's in between. Everybody falsely, it's like, to Roger Cook and the ALP, I'm a fucking dangerous, extremist fucking terrorist because I've used my voice to defend myself against tyranny and against this authoritarian and mind control and guess where this shit was perfected? It was perfected in asylums and mental health institutions by psychiatrists, and most prominently by child psychiatrists like Roger Cook's dad. This is a war. Make no mistake, I want your fucking head on a stick. Make no fucking mistake about that. Make no mistake that I can get your fucking head on a stick. Make no mistake about that. Make no mistake that I fucking know every little thing that has gone on and that you have done and that you've utilized to do this. So you are a fucking usurper, premier on crown fucking land. You are a fucking war criminal. Hiding behind fucking podiums, hiding behind fucking whatever. It's like, watch the fucking dominoes as they fucking slowly start pegging into you. And I'm sure you're used to something fucking pegging into you, you fucking maggot. Watch a West Australian children's fucking author be exposed for fucking blatant fucking pedophilia, fucking whatever, in a community of pedophiles in Fremantle. Arguably, one of, in the arts at least, receiving huge amounts of promotion and money and funding and all these things from our very own Australian Labor Party, West Australian Labor Party government. We know what you are. There will be no hesitation if I get you in my fucking gun sights, whether that's in this way, in this diplomatic way, in this fucking, this traditional British political discourse, or whether that's in some type of fucking military skirmish in which between the fucking crosshairs I see you and I pop your fucking head off. You've already done that to me. The point that I'm in West Australia, the land of opportunity, in every fucking direction I can look and see never-ending, potential. There's no one there, that nothing's going on, and you can do fucking anything here. All you need is two coins to fucking rub together and a bit of know-how, and you can fucking get something going. But what for when I'm forced into this fucking thing? Daily and constant opposition with no publicity. Everybody too fucking frightened to align in anything. Everyone too frightened to associate under any type of banner because you've moved the whole thing. How can we have hate speech when it's like the majority of the Australian Labor Party content is hateful towards my fucking empire that built this country that they still sit under the fucking constitution of? How? You know what I mean? It's like you get if you take the neo-Nazis that have just disbanded, right? They're neo-Nazis and they're against Jews because, I don't know, that's the MO of the fucking Nazi fucking thing. Been forced to disband under hate speech laws because some Jews were killed in Bondi. But there's a lot of reasons Nazis are offensive more than just the Jews. So obviously the Jews were the tippity top. So they also tried to steal a bunch of land, and we had a big war with them as British Englishmen. I should probably take this hat off. But that's it's like your entire political party is hateful towards the British Empire. It just is. You've already shown what you're going to do. So you sit there and say that because everywhere is in conflict, because everywhere is having this same flirtation with communism and with socialism. And do you know who's never in the fucking room? The CCP is never fucking in the room. They're never fucking there. Well, they're in the room. Sorry. But they're never in the room attempting dialogue. They're just sitting with their stupid fucking statues in our fucking state, which I think right now we should, and like ADF, if I have any sway over anything, let's destroy those fucking statues. Let's burn them. You know what I mean? Sorry, China. You haven't paid the bill for our fucking intellectual property across the Western world that you've just stolen and fucking utilized and fucking done all this shit. You fucking all these things. So we're going to burn your stupid little terracotta men. And they're already made of terracotta, so we're probably going to actually have to smash them. We're not even going to say sorry. Let's put the fucking, because it's like, what for? Why would I do anything? When everyone around me is just fucking playing fucking Keno at the fucking Crown with debt and fucking bullshit, you know, and it's like, this is it. They're in the same position. You know, there's people driving around in Land Cruisers and going back to their fucking 5-bedroom Dale Alcock fucking house in fucking wherever, Doubleview, wherever the fuck Doubleview is. You know, millions of dollars on tick. It's like they're 2 weeks away from fucking being broke and all of that shit going back. So why is this happening? They're still getting the thing from that as long as they play the game. As long as they work in the right place, and then the bank says, well, you've got a reputable fucking employer there, and this is this, and blah, 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 blah. And it's like, it's all over. It's all over. It's like you've got fucking 19-year-olds driving around in fucking $100,000 fucking cars, you know, signing mortgages for fucking houses in a fucking place where we can't build them. And it's like that person is then going to the fucking football games, and then it's like everyone's going, that bloke doesn't even have a car because his daughter stole it. But it's like this, no one had a car. This is Australia. And it's like, it's just fucking hilarious. I'll walk in thongs holding a fucking didgeridoo. I'll sit on the steps of Parliament, play fucking didgeridoo, you fucking nonsense. You know, and we want a voice to Parliament. It's like, well, do you know what I mean? You played an impossible fucking, stupid fucking game aligned with an impossibly insane, fucking delusional, drug-fueled, pharmaceutical fucking delusion in another fucking country. And you're still sitting there fucking doing your little press conferences. You know, it's like this pedophile author, it's like, he got paid. He was basically on the fucking staff. You've got to address it. His books are in every fucking school. You made a fucking film about him in your new fucking film studio. It's really getting ridiculous. No, I've already pointed out fucking Ryan Reynolds. We've got Ryan Reynolds and fucking Hugh Jackman promoting the fucking Sale GP whatever event in Perth, and it's like, you should go watch that movie If, which is fucking disgustingly named overshadowing a fucking wonderful fucking poem by Rudyard Kipling. And if you put the captions on that fucking movie and just watch it, it's like, it's fucking disgusting. Yeah, it's basically like you fucking promote, you put on the fucking media the conversations this author who's basically funded by the fucking West Australian government. You know, you've done a little transcription of what he was saying in his little pedophile chat room. It's like, well, maybe just go watch that fucking Ryan Reynolds movie called If and put the captions on and just read that and be like, and wait for all the rainbows and unicorns to land behind the main underage child proponent of that. It's like, do you think we can't see this? Do you think there isn't enough momentum right now? to pull off an assassination, but we don't need to. You've been assassinated. I don't think anyone understands like metaphor and fucking. We don't need to literally assassinate you. You've already been assassinated. There is no way you can get yourself out of this position. There's no way. It's like every single thing is just surrounding you. You're completely surrounded. And unlike you, who's done fucking filthy deals with with one side of the United States in the attempts to attempt to overthrow this fucking territory with submarine deals and all this, all this fucking crap. I didn't do those deals because this is Australia. I don't do deals with fucking mutinous fucking pirates. This is Australia. This is fucking the British Empire right here. And you're not fucking George Washington. You're not fucking you're not Benjamin Franklin or any of those guys. You're weird little fucking dorky fucking Roger Cook and strange little fucking state daddy wannabe fucking Mark McGowan from the Australian Labor Party. Promoters of fucking pedophilia. Promoters of misinformation, which everyone, the people warning everyone and trying to defend everything, we're going to kill Granny. But who killed Granny? You killed Granny. Do you know? Where's the outrage? It's like, you're going to kill Granny if you don't put your mask on. It's like, they actually killed your Granny. That's the shirt I'm going to wear. I'll do it with a sling. You know what I mean? I'll say, they killed your Granny, which is the best fucking... That's instantly what I'm going to do. I'm going to instantly, when I finish this, I'm going to go shave, put some mascara on and girly up because it's like, what else? I don't even want to do... I'm like, what do I do? What do I do as a man in this two-dimensional fucking pedophile fucking world? It's retarded. You know what I mean? I'll walk along and then I'll look at some young woman and she'll be like, stop looking at me. And I'll be like, that our government's full of pedophiles. And they'll be like, like, this is literally the thing. But I'm getting too fucking complicated. It's just like, they killed your Granny. And then on the back, that's why I shot them. And it's funny that it's them as well. But that's literally what happened. It's called psychological warfare. It's not landing at the D-Day landing in fucking amphibious crafts on fucking Cottesloe Beach or anything like that with gun. It's like we're at some pretty high level fucking warfare strategies right now. And so basically there has been a war. Unless you fought against the war, you did not even know there was a war going on, which is very gross and weird. And unless you've pushed back, it's like you've been in support of the invasion. That's why it's genius. It's really clever stuff. And it's a really hard war to defend. And I'd appreciate just a little gentle Wimbledon clap. That's all. Oh, gentle Wimbledon clap for fucking defending your fucking country against this bullshit. Oh. Where's my gentle Wimbledon clap? All I want is the Premier in handcuffs for questioning. And it's like, it's exactly the same as everything else, except we'll do it in a British way. We won't devolve to this American shit. There'll be no ICE agents because West Australia is really big and it needs a lot of work. There might be debt renegotiation experts. Like basically, you've been promised, like it's very like Little Britain, that computer says no later. It's like, you've been promised a lie. I'm very sorry by the Australian Labor Party. They've lied to you. you are horrifically in debt, but we can move this here, move this here, move this there, and we can give you a nice little piece of land out there in exchange for this, where you can then, build a house or do something like that and live and they're going to be completely happy. These people have come from fucking hell. You know what I mean? And it's like they've come from hell. The Labor Party has overpromised, so they've landed here. They're trying to keep up with a fucking absolutely off the charts, spasticated fucking materialist Australian cohort, because that was how they fucking, that was how they won favor with that crowd. They gave them Harleys and fucking Land Cruisers and fucking all this, and ketamine and cocaine and MDMA, all this shit, just piling it up, and it's all actually just debt. So then the fucking migrants land here and they're like, oh my God, I've got to keep up with this Australian fucking thing. I don't want them thinking I'm some type of fucking Jew that's stingy and fucking doesn't spend any money. That doesn't, it's your fucking round mate down at the pub. The Australians will fucking, they'll hate me if I don't do that. I just don't have that because I'm Australian. This country was built by people being conservative. But it's like, and this is the whole thing, I think, with the anti-Semitism. It's like, this isn't a war on Jews. It's a war on conservatism, which is you describe as stingy or fucking miserly or whatever. It's like, I describe it as conservative, right? And I don't know whether a lot of you fucking got this out of this, this classic folk tale. It's like, I didn't spend the family money on magic beans. Hence, I didn't go to the beanstalk. I didn't go to the giant's castle and almost get eaten and steal his fucking harp. Do you know what I mean? I am the giant. I think that's actually I think that's what that fucking story is about. The giant is the father. And it's like, I smell the blood of I'll grind his bones into bread if you waste the money. And it's also kind of, it's like, it's a fairy tale about the delusion of it. It's like, well, no, I didn't spend the money on fucking magic beans. I went on this thing and I did this and I did this and all this. It's like, that's fucking the Australian Labor Party, all of them. And the problem is, it's just, I can see, it's like the end's just there. At some point, at some undisclosed, we cannot have a fucking country where a person that is very, very satisfied with, with building their own house, very small things, they don't want any help, they don't want any of these things, they just want to fucking get on and live, right? That they're having to put in a ridiculous amount of work to defend against fucking 20-year-olds driving around in $100,000 worth of debt and attempting to buy $1 million worth of debt. All because they have a job pulling fucking dirt out of the ground and selling it to China. Basically, the Chinaman will never make an arrangement with the Australian idiot who's done that. They make an arrangement with the holding company that holds all the debt and holds all the promissory notes and all the assets. It's just, I'm like, well, then what is this premier the premier of, if not debt? And I think this really is like, you can't be the premier of debt. You can't be. The premier of West Australia is a geographical location. It is girt by fucking sea. It is not fucking debt. It is not a fucking, it's not Land Cruisers in fucking mortgage held fucking properties. It's like, it's girt by sea. Every promise you're making relies on debt. My promise would be like, come to Australia. Get a bit of dirt and put up a fucking shack or something like that. I don't know what you're going to do, but just do something. Have Australia. I'll admit it's not as salesy as like come and live in paradise. Come and live in your own 5x2 swimming pool fucking bungalow, 2-car garage with fucking cars, with a 4-day fucking work week, with fucking LGBTQ friendly fucking nightlife and all these fucking. It's like that's all just debt. It's all debt. You need to add up your constituency and actually tell me whether you're representing a positive number or a negative number. It's already bad enough the amount of debt our actual government is in. But if our actual government is in that much debt and standing over a constituency of even more debt, and there isn't a positive number to be seen, but we're talking about a geographical fucking location on the fucking earth, here, Western Australia, big fucking shape, isn't it? It's a big shape with fucking lines around it. Right? Who owns it? Who owns it? Not who owns the debt. I'll negotiate with this. Like the people that own the debt, that's part of the fucking, that's the job. That's the negotiation. But how can you can't negotiate with the fucking gamblers. And this is kind of like, it's like what, this is the delusion. Everyone fucking who's working at Rio Tinto Woodside, just sitting there at their pokey machine, you know what I mean, that Roger Cook fucking put in front of them, just like this. Yep. No, I'm going to get fucking 3 fucking dragons soon. I'm going to retire. Like, imagine that. The pokey machine's broken. They put a fucking call light on. Roger Cook rocks up. Yes, what's the matter? My pokey machine's broken. And it's like, what does he do there? It's like, oh, would you like me to show you how it all works and how you can fucking get in here and do this and you have a say? Because you have a say in it. Imagine, it's like, do all the fucking pokey machine people get together and go, we're being ripped off here? Yeah, you are. Yeah, you walked into a casino, you started putting money in a fucking gambling machine. I suppose, yes, you all collectively are being ripped off. But you consensually did it. It's like if you're raised inside a pokey machine, inside a pokey hall or inside a casino, and the casino fucking manager claims to be your daddy. Well, that has very publicized fucking examples in this state of being abuse. It's one of the examples I love to use all the time, how I was primed into phoning the police, the WAPOL, the West Australian Police, because I was left at home by myself. And at the time, there was a spate of people leaving their children in cars at the fucking casino. And there was a large promotional activity. I'll pull it up. I'll pull up the archives of it. I'll get down to the specific dates. I'll phone up the fucking Mundaring police station. So have you still got that file about a young boy? No, we don't keep files of children. Guarantee that's the thing as well. What do you mean you don't keep files of children? Oh, they're children. Silly little kids. What would little kids have to say about anything? Do you know what I mean? That's Western Australia, the good, the bad, and the fucking ugly. So I can work through that. I can be like, all right, we lived in an adult-centric world that we're going to the casinos. We started pushing back at this antisocial thing. There's people leaving their fucking kids in their fucking car to go to the casino to gamble. And we reminded everyone that the casino is a place of fucking sin that isn't good. It's all irresponsible, this shit, and you shouldn't leave your kids in the fucking casino. But now we have a West Australian government that is literally bringing people from all around the world to play in the fucking casino while their kids are getting raped by the fucking government. While the people are literally, it's like here is a pedophile fucking handbook written by a fucking open pedophile who's just sitting in a prison cell right now, who we just made a fucking film out of one of his books. And it's like, and at the same time, there is a person that is claiming to be at war with us, Openly fucking said all this has addressed all the things: the movie studio, the fucking pedophilia, the fucking pharmaceutical abuse system, the incompetent fucking financial situation, all of those things. I'm making a film as well, and I've written a book as well. But I'm not a fucking pedophile. It's literally, it's like Hitler wrote a book. It's called Mein Kampf. At what point are these chickens going to roost inside your head? And are you going to do the one noble thing? Because we've got you. We've fucking got you. So the one thing you can do to redeem yourself in this moment is to surrender. The minute you surrender, Australia is reborn in this place. The minute Australia is reborn in this place, the rest of Australia will get the fucking message pretty quickly. We will not tolerate this type of fucking bullshit here. We did not come down in the last shower, as my mum used to say. This is Australia. This is an extension of the British Empire. I actually think technically Western Australia was maybe the last region of the British Empire to be brought under the fold. And so it makes sense that it's the first place that the British Empire Take Two restarts, and obviously Hobart. Hobart's just sitting there fucking strong. It's just like, you fucking wait. You wait. South Australia is stuck in the middle, and I can see the Premier, because I have this, I don't know, this weird, I can see that Premier there from the ALP Premier. He's just like, he's ready. He's ready to fucking do whatever he needs to do to fucking fall into line. Because who the fuck cares about South Australia at the end of the day? Like, honestly, who the fuck cares about South Australia? It's a lovely place. It's a beautiful place. But who the fuck cares about it? So it's like, that's why it's just stuck in the middle of Tasmania and Western Australia right now. And we just have this weird fucking nonsense game going on. We have enough fucking bullshit on you. See, and this is the other thing. If you are loyal to your party, you got to jump out. Or they've got to knife you in the back, because that party won't fucking exist. By the end of my fucking thing, if I have to fucking do this the hard way, if I have to keep fucking doing all this shit, by the end of this, anyone associated with the fucking Australian Labor Party or the West Australian Labor Party will permanently be declared as a filthy, disgusting, fucking pedophile promoting fucking socialist cunt. They will have to fucking scrap out everywhere to fucking redeem themselves, and this will go 3 generations deep. Oh, I heard your dad was a fucking commie. And none of you can do this. This is the point. It's like, this is the thing. It's all over, Red Rover. It's all fucking over. This is Australia. There are no fucking free rides. We will judge you if you fucking claim to own things that you've bought on with debt, including the state. You bought your election with debt. You bought your election with outsourced fucking debt and fucking nonsense. We will judge you heavily, because this country, debt didn't fucking do shit. The hard truth is that if you pioneered this country, if you made something here, the debt didn't matter. There was convicts, but they were busy. There wasn't labor, really. We didn't bring fucking slaves here. The Australian identity is very different. The American identity is permanently linked to slavery. Ours is not. We knew if you had convict labor that you had on your land, on your homestead or whatever, you knew that those convicts were eventually going to be your neighbours, and so you wouldn't treat them like shit. We didn't have the entitled fucking kind of grandiosity that the White House displays from their iteration, which was built by slaves. The Americans will constantly just keep going back and forth and trying to enslave their opposition, and that's stupid because it's heavy. So they've got their own little civil war going on, but we won't have a civil war. Our Australian Labor Party, ungodly and unholy alliance with the Democratic United States Party is over. It is done. Get back to the fucking drawing board. We will not take you seriously until you fucking actually have something to show for it. I don't care like how many social events or fucking whatever the fuck you're in, or cocktail parties or fucking soirees or anything. Oh, this is Australia. I don't fucking give a shit. I don't mind if it goes on. But the areas that it's going on needs to shrink, and that will actually elevate the productivity of those areas. Everyone else, it's like, get to work. You don't own anything. We don't do anything here. This is a very Australian socialist fucking delusion, and it's very weird. It's perpetuated by the strangest of things. It's like kind of this weird pub drinking culture, this strange fucking beer garden, you know, what do the women call it? Grazing plate fucking, you know, pretend fucking, like they're all going to Ascot to the races and taking their high heels off when they're all actually just scabby fucking, you know, high functioning meth heads. It's like this is disgusting, every single bit of it. But fucking own that. See, this is the problem. My generation, my era, my ancestors, all that, we owned that. We were pretty toffee and posh and all when we got here. I'll show you the photos. Far posher and far more toffee than you all are. But we became Australian because that's what the land did to us. The land is hard. It hardened us. We will not tolerate this fucking this you know, puffy fucking Labor Party bullshit that is showing its true colours. It's like this puffy fucking Labor Party fucking pride fucking LGBTQ parade are pedophiles. You know, when a father of three has to fight a fucking war to be able to fucking see his children, that tells you something. It's like there's an active fucking thing to take children away from fathers, from Australian fathers. Why? Why is that? What's the value of children? That's what I can't get as well. It's like children are fucking annoying. They're a pain in the ass. That's a job. They're not a resource unless there's some type of global fucking demand. I can't wait to get into the books, you know, into the archives once Roger Cooks fucking has a fucking black eye and a broken nose and is in handcuffs. Get in there and find every little fucking skerrick of fucking cash and fucking backhand deal and fucking whatever, and fucking tie up all the loose ends to figure out how this government's actually been fucking paying for everything. You know, the backhand deals from fucking illegal tobacco, the backhand deals from illegal drugs, the back-end deals from child pedophilia. More than likely taking place in government-funded fucking locations. At the moment, that's just a fucking assumption. It's just an allegation. It's just like, I can smell that, though, like a bloodhound. I'm going to fucking get to the bottom of this shit. You know, little bit by little bit. The evidence is going to fucking start coming in. People that are fucking balked by the obvious exposure that is going on all around us are going to come little bits of information. Oh, there's a bit of information there. Oh, I heard he was doing this. Oh, I heard he was doing this. And very quickly, we're going to catch every single last one of you and bring you to fucking justice. And at the same time, we're going to build a state to be proud of. We're gonna look at this fucking vomited fucking boomer, you know, Gen X fucking dog's breakfast and try and work it out. Try and work out how we can actually make somewhere out of this. Take a fucking, what is basically a concentration camp to fucking enslave and extract from a fucking tormented and tortured fucking imprisoned population, all while their fucking children are being fucking, shipped off around the world, and how we turn that back into something that that Union Jack can proudly fly above. And that should be a lesson to the world. It's like the Americans, they fucking chopped up our flag and stuck it up there with stars. They've got a long way to come back before they're trusted by anyone. But the most disgraceful fucking thing, and the reason why this is going to be fucking absolutely brought to the highest level and exposed and fucking humiliated and deconstructed and all of these things, is because you dared to fucking do this fucking shit, this behavior, while flying the Union Jack. Big mistake. Big fucking mistake. You may as well have fucking sent a fucking bat signal in the fucking air. You used my flag for this. At that moment, I'd probably better fucking take that hat off. You used my flag for this shit, whilst attempting and claiming that you were escaping the tyranny of the fucking colonial. What a fucking bullshit fucking story. It's literally this. Imagine we liberate fucking Poland and Auschwitz and things like that, in Germany. We liberate it as the British Empire, and they're flying Union Jacks falsely. It wouldn't have worked. Everyone knew it was Germany. I mean, they're flying Nazi flags, but with this fucking dispersed fucking nonsense, fucking, socialist, communist, CCP aligned fucking digital fucking nonsense fucking party. You dared to fucking wave the Union Jack while participating in this shit. Probably cleverly designed. So, we can just land in our own shadow and we can blame it on the fucking English and do this other thing. And then we'll uprise, and the Chinese are like, yes, you will blame it on the English, and we will do this, and we will get Timur. Like, that is insanity. I want the fucking bomb. I want to fucking explode Roger Cook's fucking house and project it all over in. Roger Cook's everywhere. He was in Kwinana, and now he's all over Kwinana, just like the fucking concrete fucking dust and pollution from all those fucking hideous fucking factories that they put down there. That's what I want. I want the big fucking finish. I want the big film ending. I want the fucking Hollywood fucking finale. So only time will tell. Like Enya said, who can say where the road goes, where the day flows? Only time. So I guess we'll find out. We'll find out. But yeah, here's a tip. Like those Nazis, and I reckon it's like, what's the fucking dude's name with the mustache? Like, give him a black eye. Somebody give him a fucking black eye. Just fuck off, you dickhead. Get your fucking Union Jack off your shirt, you maggot. None of this disbanded bullshit. I don't care if you're a fucking whatever the fuck you are. Get that fucking thing off. There's your fucking black eye to deal with that. That Roger Cook, Mark McGowan. Holy shit. Tick-tock, boys. Tick-fucking-tock. Not long now. Not long now.